This is Yoyoka's cover of a Bruno Mars song, Fly As Me. And I can't wait to get into it. Here we go. Pew! Hello.
Like you wanna,
There's so much funk going on here. She might as well be holding a bass and playing drums at the same time. Okay, so one of the cool parts about that, what we just heard, a lot of times on drums, it's what you don't play that makes the difference instead of what you actually play. Let's listen to that part again.
Okay, now have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spare.
Oh wow, her not gravity blast, excuse me. Her I'm drawing a blank. Ghost notes. Her ghost notes sound so good, even with these LED sticks. Play.
Where you take it upstairs. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm trying to love. Is you gonna love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you ready to that?
Oh wow, I really like that part too, the off-timey bass drum. So one of the things I want to point out here is not many people know this, but you can't just have a universally tuned drum kit. For different genres of music, it sounds different. Your bass drum might be a little punchier, more attack for like heavy metal, something like that, to be able to cut through with the bass being underneath. Sometimes you need a thick bass drum in order to complement the bass guitar itself. This is one of those instances, especially the off-time stuff. Let's listen to that again.
Everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm trying to love. Is you gonna love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you ready to that?
Ooh.
Look here. I don't ask for much.
Oh.
You know what I want.
And I love that she's switching to the actual 16th ride notes there instead of the 8th notes on the hi-hat, because it carries the whole song. It carries it.
I just want what's there. I'll bring that fire and desire, baby.
And I love how she's using the ride bell to dee 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 dee. There's no shortage of talent here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll bring that fire and desire, baby. All you gotta do is meet me halfway there. I deserve to be with somebody as fine as me.
Yeah, you bad. I love. All right, okay. So let me point something out about those bird chirps. Those bird chirps help it's another cymbal hit that accent certain parts of the songs, and it's also a cool factor for the rest of the band to know, hey, this is about to happen. So keep that in mind as well.
Somebody this fly, and you deserve to be seen with somebody as fly as me. Somebody this fly. Oh, don't let them trick you with the gift card. Okay, now Silk Sonic.
Okay, so if you notice there, she was doing the dun 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 right up underneath that singer's scream. That's a really key indicator of the direction of the song and the funk and groove mixture that goes along with it. You hear that so much, but for some reason, Yoyoka just has that extra sparkle.
Okay, now Silk Sonic smooth like a mat, float like a butterfly on every single track. And the only language that I speak, girl, is back. So once I give this game to you, I can take it back. Hollering at you from a 1977 Monte Carlo. Hard act to follow. It's showtime, trying to boo you up like it's the Apollo. You walk the street, down to business. You and me together, woo, that's something different. Ooh, come on, I don't ask for much.
I can definitely vouch how she's sitting there just grooving, and then all of a sudden when the ride comes back in, it really makes you want to bang your head because it's so funkadelic, you can't help but move. So I heard something brilliant one time. I don't remember if it was from Michael Jackson's drummer, Sugarfoot, or if it was from Dennis Chambers, or if, oh, it was Bernard Purdie with the Purdie Shuffle. He said when he first started playing drums, his job was to make people dance. And if you can't make people dance on the drums, you're fired. This is a perfect example of that. she gets you just moving and grooving and swinging and swaying to the song in a fraction of a second. Yoyoka oozes not only like the heavy metal that she plays, but she also oozes the talent that's needed to do the funk and groove. I mean, just sheer perfection, y'all. Sheer perfection. Okay, so that's another key indicator of funk is they take rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. They take rhythm and they learn to add the subdivisions to it. And as the song goes on, it gets more and more out of the natural rhythm of a 1 and 3 or a 2 and 4, and it starts to act. It'll do 1, then it'll do 4, then it'll do 2, then back to 1, then 3. It just throws you for a loop, a complete loop. And that's one of the things that I personally love so much about funk and groove is that it's just always throwing you for a loop. And the more complex they can make it, I mean, go listen to Miles Davis. Go listen to Miles Davis. Go listen to a lot of older Michael Jackson stuff. All of their stuff just takes that rhythm and it throws it in the air, and it's just like, here's a 1, here's a 4, here's a 2, here's a 1, here's a 4, 3, 2, and they just randomize it as much as possible, and it still sounds so good because it's all in time. It's all in time. As long as James Brown would tell his drummer, just give me the 1, just give me the 1, I don't care what else you do, just give me that 1. And that's exactly what they tried to do. They tried to kill James Brown on stage with their music, and it was beautiful. And that's where funk actually got started, was with James Brown. The movements that he would make would be accentuated by the drummer, and it would be his job to and to match James Brown's movements. I think that's where funk truly came from. Oh, look at her carrying the rhythm or the metronome with her left foot. That's cool. I love that. So one thing I want to point out with the using the left foot for the hi-hat to keep time and stuff, not only does it keep time for the drummer and everybody else because it's a visual thing, not just something an auditory thing that you can hear, but it also helps add a little extra shimmer to the cymbal work that's going on for this. So keep that in mind as well. Very cool. Very cool. We're telling a story with the drums here, people, so I want you to listen to that build up one more time. One more time. We're telling a story with the music. So think about that as she's playing the specific notes on the toms, into the snare, 1, 2, 3, 4, keeping the beat, telling a story, speaking poetry with your body. So good. Yoyoka Soma, you are so outstanding. I'm going to put Yoyoka's original video link and her channel link down in the description so that way you guys can check it out at your leisure. I truly appreciate everybody who comes to the channel. If you like the video, hit that like and subscribe button. That goes a long way, and it's free. And if you want to help support the channel and get me back doing full time, there's some merch down below. You can't miss it. I love you guys. And Yoyoka, we love you. And we're always going to be here to help support y'all. Till the next one, y'all be safe.